Hey everyone, I'm Jana Patterson. Welcome back to EPOC in the Streets. Today we'll be talking to Keith Duncan, Chairman of EPOC, as we discuss the Independent Fiscal Commission. Remember to like and share this video, and don't forget to share your views in the comment section. What is the Independent Fiscal Commission?
As we graduate and we move from EPOC to an Independent Fiscal Commission and an independent central bank with its own governance structure, that will protect the interests of Jamaican people. And an Independent Fiscal Commission that is headed by a fiscal commissioner who has a responsibility for monitoring and ensuring that we remain fiscally responsible, that we're abiding by the fiscal rules. That is what that Independent Fiscal Commission does for us to protect our Jamaican people. And that Independent Fiscal Commission is also made up of an advisory body similar to EPOC to look at the government of Jamaica targets. And they will also report into the country so that Jamaica can maintain long-term macroeconomic stability, stable prices, debt levels going down. That's what we want as a country, and the Independent Fiscal Commission will do that. So they have to report into the Jamaican people through Parliament, through the media, through social media. They have to report into the Jamaican people, because at the end of the day, they're all accountable to the Jamaican people. But you have to put the mechanisms, the structures in place to do it.
So Keith, who is going to be a part of this Independent Fiscal Commission?
As we go forward into the Independent Fiscal Commission, I'm taking this from an article written by the Honorable Dr. Nigel Clarke, which he outlined how this works. The Fiscal Commission will be headed by a fiscal commissioner appointed for a maximum non-renewable term of 7 years by the Governor General after consultation with the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition. Commissioner, who will be identified by an open recruitment process, is expected to be a person of high integrity who possesses the knowledge, expertise, and experience in the area of public finance, macroeconomic forecasting, and fiscal policy management and assessment required to discharge the functions of the office efficiently and effectively. So it's a fiscal commissioner that will be responsible, but an advisory committee, same article from the Minister of Finance, an advisory committee comprising of a group of 5 stakeholders with experienced and qualified representatives from the academia, private sector, trade unions, and civil society will support the Fiscal Commissioner by providing periodically their views on the fiscal and economic outlook, while not encroaching on the operational independence of the Fiscal Commission. For full transparency, the meeting schedule with the advisory committee will be disclosed a year in advance, and minutes of the meetings will be published within 6 weeks or prior to the next meeting. So therefore, the minutes of those meetings where the advisory committee has a meeting with the Independent Fiscal Commissioner to go over the outlook for the economy, that will be in the public domain. Transparency, openness, accountability. So therefore, there will be a whole structure that's set up to ensure that this works. There's only 40 countries in the world, and these are more developed countries. So Jamaica is growing up as a country. For us to put this in place, we are growing up as a country. We are maturing as a country, and that's a wonderful thing.
So the IFC is all good and dandy, and it's going to work for us, and it's going to be great. But how can the average Jamaican actually let their voice be heard? How can we ensure that the government is being held accountable even through this framework?
One thing is for sure is that you have to participate, and you have to participate by one, understanding the reports that are coming out, follow the reports of the Independent Fiscal Commission, but not only that, there is something called an open data portal that's been set up right now with all of the government of Jamaica plans that will be there, medium-term plans, and that people can participate in. They can suggest what they think the program should be, and all of that is taken into account. And then the government of Jamaica medium-term plans are all there for people to review, to look at the outcomes, to look at if we're on track, if we're off track. All of that is being set up inside of this whole institutional framework, right? So Jamaica is growing up as a country. Now, where we need to really focus on now is on the growth side.
Yes.
Is on the growth side and getting our economy moving, because as we put the institutional framework, Independent Fiscal Commission, Independent Central Bank, open data with all the government of Jamaica plans where you can go and provide input, right? Either in voice or online or whatever, to participate in the process of governance in our country. You know what I mean? So we move away from veranda, where we just sit down on the veranda and we cuss and we quarrel, to actually participating in the process of governance in our country. That's where we want to get to as a country.
That was informative. Now, do you think that the Independent Fiscal Commission will work in Jamaica? Give us your answer and the reason why, and let us talk about it in the comment section below.